is so busy, and as a career woman, as a mother, as a wife, I've been so busy and we are so busy, but I don't want to feel like I've neglected my elegant ladies. I've neglected women who are trying to keep up to live an elegant kind of lifestyle. Just like I've mentioned before, the world is looking for a woman who is so cultured, a woman who is so professional, a woman who is on top of it. And those who are working on their elegancy, this is your episode. If you are new on these platforms, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, please follow me on YouTube. Don't go away. Welcome back, my elegant ladies. This episode is for you. We are living in the world that is growing so fast, and this world is looking for a woman who is so responsible, a woman who is elegant, a woman who is cultured, and a woman who is refined. And if you are out there and you want to run at the pace of this at which the world is running, this is your show. Please don't go away. Invite your friend, invite your sister. And I have a new community that I got, which is the Zambian community. People from Zimbabwe, Zambia, yeah. So I send out greetings to you. Thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for liking and following me. And please invite your girlfriends, invite your wives, your partners, and let's go together through this. Today on Flash Show, I want to share some of the questions. I actually have 5 questions that as an elegant lady, you should never let them come out of your mouth. Do not ask these questions. I'm a person who is so social. I engage, I interact, I like going to social activities. And I have personally had these questions being asked, and they are so uncomfortable. They show that you are not elegant. They are not elegant at all. So please, if you're working on your elegancy, please be mindful of following these questions that I'll be sharing today. First, number 1 question. Okay, do not ask a woman that, are you pregnant? That is so inappropriate. It doesn't show that you are a responsible person, because having a protruded tummy like myself doesn't mean that I'm pregnant. I'm not. And you never know what this person is struggling with inside. You never know. This person could be having maybe fibroids, could be struggling with infertility issues, and you come out and you ask, are you pregnant? Or this person could be struggling with obese. So please, as an elegant lady, if you're out there, you're socializing, you're interacting, or you're with your girlfriend's house, please do not ask this question. Are you pregnant? Or in any case, you never know what this woman is going through in regard to having kids. You never know. You never know how this woman is struggling to either get a baby. You don't know how many pregnancies she has lost, or whatever, or miscarriages that this lady has had. You don't know. So please, as an elegant lady, just be mindful of asking this question. Are you pregnant? Question number 2. How much do you earn? As elegant ladies, we never talk about issues of money, especially when we are out there. How much do you earn? That's a private matter. It's inappropriate. What is your salary? Why are you asking? Why do you ask such a question? And I just want to share this so as to be mindful, because you could be called for an interview and you begin asking, okay, they've given you an offer and they ask, this is your offer, this is what you will be earning. And you turn back, and at that point when they ask you, do you have any questions for us? And you ask, oh, yeah, I have a question. How much do you earn? That is not elegant. Of course, there and then you have failed an interview. You have failed. You're not getting this job because that is an inappropriate question. So as an elegant lady, wherever you are, wherever setting you're in, whether it's a private setting, the social setting, whatever it is, avoid asking things to do with somebody's salary, how much they earn, how much is their income. And in any case, elegant ladies, we never talk about money issues. We never talk about how much we earn, how much we spend, how much we spent on vacation, how much we bought this house, how much we bought this car. We never, how much we bought this dress or whatever. So we never talk about that. So please, please, elegant ladies, be so sensitive about asking how much you earn, what is your salary. If you've just joined us on this platform, this is an Elegant Lady episode, and these are episodes that I created to help women grow, find themselves, to help women live a cultured and an elegant lifestyle, a refined lifestyle. So please go ahead, if you are new on this platform, subscribe. And if you have any comment, please send it into the comment section. Question number 3 that elegant ladies never ask is, why are you unmarried? Why are you not married yet? Why are you still single? You can never ask that. It doesn't matter whether I'm of age. It's not elegant. It's so inappropriate to ask such question. Why? And who knows what? And what shows that I'm not married? I not having a ring doesn't mean that I'm not married, first of all. And you can wrongly ask a person who is married because they don't have a ring. And why are you not married? In any case, it's not appropriate. And you don't know the trauma this person has gone through. You don't know the childhood history of this person, and then you come up and you ask, why are you unmarried? Why are you not married? Yeah, and this is to both men and ladies. Oh, you cannot ask a man that, why are you not married yet? Or you cannot ask a fellow woman that, why are you not married yet? That's not a question that should be coming out of your mouth as an elegant lady. Question number 4 is, why are you divorced? And I hear this and I'm like, okay, ground, can you swallow me? Just, you cannot, because you don't know what was going on in somebody's marriage. You don't know what they faced. You don't know what made them separate, and why are you divorced? Just keep that question for yourself. Yes, a person might come up and ask, oh yeah, by the way, I'm divorced and what. Don't even go there into engaging into that conversation. In this world where we're in this community where we're in, our people are so free. They come to you, strangers, and they ask, and they tell you the stories about their divorce. I'm going through a divorce. I'm going through the blah 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 blah. We are sharing property and we are in court. Then let them come to you and they tell you their story. But don't be the first lady to begin that conversation. Oh, I heard that you are divorced, and why did you divorce? Don't. As an elegant lady, that is not a conversation, that's not a question that we should engage ourselves in. Because it shows that if you ask such question, it shows that you are so inquisitive and so curious into getting into people's businesses, and which is not a case with elegant ladies. The last question here that I want to share, allow me first take a sip. The last question I want to share is, why don't you have kids? That is so off completely. So as an elegant lady, we cannot ask this. This question, why don't you have kids? Or if you don't have kids, and then we go ahead and we give even suggestions and ideas. If you don't have kids, why can't you adopt? You don't know the history of this person. You don't know their background. You don't know how they were brought up. You don't know nothing. You don't know why this person is not wanting to have kids. You don't know. Or you don't know whether this person has tried to have children several times and things are not working out. You don't know the trauma of this, what this person has gone through. You don't know how much. So just leave that to that person. The reasons why they don't have kids, they know better. But you cannot come up and say, "Oh, why don't you have kids?" And that's why some of the people that were in here in the diaspora, the first thing they will say, "Oh, I don't have kids, I have dogs." So it's just like to tell you, like, okay, don't ask me why I don't have kids. It's just like shutting you up. So as an elegant lady, please let us be mindful in our social settings or in our private lives, at our places of work, with our beloved ones, with our families. And yes, some of this there could be somebody out there who would say like, oh, okay, to some point, if I'm to ask these questions like how much do you earn, why are you unmarried, why are you divorced, or why don't you have kids, this could be a personal friend. Still, I will say that even if it is your person, a personal friend, you are crossing boundaries. If I'm your friend and you come and you begin asking me such questions, yes, you are crossing boundaries. And as elegant ladies, we have to be mindful of people's boundaries. So please let this be on top of your mind, that as we are trying to work on our elegance, remember, elegance does not come like boom. It is learned. It's learned, though it's not taught. So please, as we continue to work on our elegance as elegant ladies, if we want to live a classy and refined and cultured kind of lifestyle, put in mind these 5 questions that I've shared. Do not ask, why are you pregnant? How much do you earn? Why are you unmarried? Why are you divorced? And why don't you have children? So with that, thank you so much for tuning in. Please go ahead and you subscribe to my YouTube channel, please, please, please. And so that you don't have to miss out on these different episodes. We have great, great things that are coming up here on Flash Show. Stay blessed.